without a doubt, the question that I get asked the most has gotta be, Kraken, can you give us some video tips? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we are going to do today. So I've been creating videos on YouTube for a little over a year now, and it has been one of the coolest journeys that I've ever been on. It's been so much fun. But that being said, it's not always just perfect, you know, getting free products, getting sponsorships, all sorts of stuff like that. It's just not the case. And I've really had to work hard for everything that I've gotten, and it's still not like this is my full-time job or anything. We have a long ways to go for that to happen. But that being said, I do feel like I've got enough equipment in the tool pouch now to guide other lost ones along this journey of starting a YouTube channel or a Instagram or any social media platform to do with Airsoft and how to make it look better. So Kraken, should I get a GoPro? And what GoPro should I get? Should I borrow my mom's camera? Do I need to buy a cinema camera? Or can I just use my phone? And my answer to this 100% of the time is going to be yes. This is what I do for a living. I make videos for businesses, and that is where a lot of my video experience comes into play. That's why I have a cinema camera. But there's one thing that all of these cameras that I just mentioned have in common, and that is that I've used every single one of these to make my YouTube videos. And a lot of the times, you guys probably haven't even noticed the difference. The very first camera I ever bought was this GoPro Hero 2. I believe I bought it on my 13th birthday with all the money I got from my birthday. I have to credit every single thing I've done in my career to this camera right here. If there's one thing you take away from my social media masterclass that you're listening to right now, it's just get out there and just shoot something. And well, even though I'm known as one of the greatest cinematographers of our generation, there are a ton of things that I've learned over the last year and improved upon and whatnot. If you look back at my earliest videos and compare them to these videos, the most noticeable difference is the lighting. These are the lights that I use 95% of the time. I've got one right here going as well, and they're quite bright, really awesome. I've got a little remote that I can turn it on and off with. And if you are wanting to take things to the next level and be really serious about YouTube or Instagram, this is what I would recommend. This will enhance your photos, your videos by a landslide. I've got a link to it down in the description below. It's called the Luxido RGB waterproof video light. But it's not the light that you get that's super important. It's how you use the light. Just as an example, I'll turn it on here and just blast it right at my face. And a lot of people think when they hear lighting for videos, just turn on the lights, you know, we'll just flick on the lights. And I usually shoot with all of the lights off because then I can do whatever I want with my lighting. But if I just blast lighting at myself, it looks terrible. You have to know how to use lights artistically. And there's 1,000,001 videos out there that you can follow that will help you through that. I'm not gonna go over it in this video, but really what I use 95% of the time is just one light from the side. Gives me some contrast on the other side of my face, and I think it looks really nice. If you're wondering what to start with, that would be it. Also, one other quick tip. Windows are free, so use a window. So I've moved the camera to be right in front of me. We've got this big window here and these curtains that are softening the light. If you don't want to spend money on a video light, this is your best option. Position yourself by a window, use a curtain to block that harsh light coming in and just blasting you to another dimension. And yeah, it's a great look. It works. And this is actually what I use a ton of the time for my product shots of all my guns. Definitely give this a shot. And now one quick tip, if you are gonna use a GoPro to record gameplays or whatever, set that sucker to as wide as it goes. I pretty well always use the super view setting if it's available. Nothing is worse than when the only thing you can see in the GoPro shot is just your gun. Nobody can tell what's going on. So set that thing to as wide as possible and you'll be able to capture everything, your interactions with friends, all sorts of stuff. Super important. Another real quick tip is audio. This is definitely one of the biggest, most necessary things. I highly suggest you guys pick up a good microphone. This is the setup that I'm using. I've actually got it wired up Right now I have 2 of these because again, I do this for a living. I gotta have backups of backups. But this is the same setup that I use for my YouTube videos and for my commercial video projects. If it works for that, it'll work for YouTube. And the best thing is it's not that expensive. So this is the Pop Voice lapel mic here. Just plugs into your 3.5mm headphone jack. You can plug it directly into the camera and just use that. I think it goes for around $15 to $20, just this alone. I think it sounds really great. And if you want to go one step further, you can get these Rode Video Mic Go's. I believe there's a version 2 out now. I just have the version 1. I've got 2 of these, they work great. It comes with 2 units. You plug one into the camera, one in here. You just turn it on, plug in your microphone, and throw it in your pocket, connect it to your lapel, you're done. It's so easy. And again, I think it sounds great. After that, really the best tip I can give you guys is just get out there and shoot something. Whether you want to be a gameplay channel, a vlog channel, a talking channel like this, a review channel, whatever it is, just shoot something and figure out what you want to do later. You can iron out all those kinks as you go along. My channel has changed a ton, and that's fine because at the heart of it, it's all airsoft. But people have come to expect a Kraken type video from me. So as you go along, you'll develop your style, you'll figure out what people like, and you'll just keep doing your thing. But you have to start somewhere to figure that stuff out. Also, I say all the time, aesthetic is everything. And it took me forever to figure out my aesthetic. I started out being more of a tactical player, and then I realized that Speedsoft is actually more my play style, but also has more of a creative kind of feel, and I can get more loose with branding and whatnot. So that's kind of where I ended up, but you'll figure all that stuff out. Again, don't worry about it. Another big thing to talk about is why you want to do this. Do you want to do it to get sponsorships, to get free stuff, to be a famous YouTuber, to get paid to airsoft, or just because it's fun? And if the answer is it's just because it's fun, then you're on the right path. Start right now. If your reason is those other things, it's not a bad thing. I'll be honest, that's kind of why I started too, but don't get ahead of yourself. In terms of sponsors and whatnot, oh my goodness, I can't believe we're going down this rabbit hole. But in terms of sponsors, the only reason I've gotten sponsors, as far as I'm concerned, is because I make good videos and I can provide the people that I work with those things. So that's kind of my unique selling feature, but you have to be able to benefit the sponsor that you want. No one's just giving out free things. That doesn't work that way. Just because you have 200 followers doesn't mean G&G is gonna send you their new gun every time they come out with one. I haven't gotten a free gun from G&G. But if you just grab your camera, grab some lighting, or plop in front of a window, hook up your audio, and do something fun, do something unique that no one's ever seen before, and do it consistently, people are going to be attached to you and you're going to start something really cool. So I highly suggest you get out there, do something cool, do something creative, and have fun with it. That's the big key. Have fun with it. Thank you guys so much again for the support that you've shown me so far. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. It's crazy. I appreciate every single one of you. For 10,000 subscribers, I'll have another wave of patches dropping. We might do a giveaway or something like that too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I am beyond thankful for every single one of you guys. You guys have changed my life. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you learned something. Peace.